Today during Look What Jess Found, I was doing the penny rolls from a different bank as a little experiment to see the difference between the cherry picked rolls and non-cherry picked rolls, right? Because I got all these rolls from the bank, from one of my banks, where there's a coin roll hunter, a penny roll hunter, and I think he's looking for key dates and wheat cents, because I find no wheat cents in any of the rolls. So I said, oh, for a change of pace, let's do a comparison with these other cents. Now the thing with these other rolls from these different banks. Now the thing is, even though he's cherry picking his rolls, I still find these great errors, and it's kind of an interesting thought experiment to show that, you know, it depends on what you want to do. If you don't care about errors or difficult to spot errors, then it's fine, right? It doesn't matter. But I know there was, off the top of my head, I remember there was 1 cent that I found that I was like, oh, this one's worth like over $50. And I remember I think I even went on eBay and I looked at sold, and it showed that they were selling, you know, it was a valuable error. So funny enough, I went through 2 rolls today. Future video coming up. Stay tuned. Please click like and subscribe. I think I have to tell you that like really early in the video, right before people tune out or I put you to sleep. And so I did the long version video, right? Okay. So I looked at it already, and I said, oh, it looks like there's something there in the penny. I'm going to show you the penny in a second. I'm just giving you a little background information. Then I went to do a short video on the specific penny. And when I'm doing the short, more things are becoming apparent while I'm doing it. And I'm like, so I had to cut it short because it's a short video, under 60 seconds. And I said, all right, I'm going to do a long video, which I'm doing now, on the cent that I found coin roll hunting today, just to show you how easy it is to miss an error, because I really couldn't. It was hard for me to tell. Like, I had to look at this one many times and under the loop several times and do 2 videos, because the camera gives a different perspective. It looks totally different through the camera than it does in the loop. So going from the camera back and forth to the loop, it starts to fine tune an image, and I start to realize what I'm looking at, and that's what we're gonna do right now. Is a significant cent, and it's valuable. When I say valuable, I mean, I don't know, 10, 20, maybe more. It depends. All right, let me get my glasses on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this. And again, I'm posting this video up today for my viewers, subscribers, members. The members get to see the scheduled videos. Shout out to Mar-Tay. Say a prayer for his wife, that she's doing well, she recovers well. Shout out to Eric from keeneEyeCollectables. In the description, you can see everybody's name. You can look at his he does the great live videos. Shout out to Catatonic 1, and shout out to Sandra, our newest member. Thank you very much, all of you. I appreciate you very much. And without further ado, so I saw this, right? And it's pretty obvious that there looks like a nose above the nose of the face, right, of Lincoln. And I was like, oh, is that the nose above? I was like, oh, I think it is. And I was like, I'm pretty sure it is, because it really looks like. But the thing is this, right? With a die clash, it's the die hitting something that's causing another image on the die, that when it hits the next coin, it puts that extra image, right? So the jail cent is the most typical one, right? Where you see the reverse of the penny, right? You see the Lincoln Memorial on the front, but this is the front of on the front. So that would mean the die had to have hit a cent that was moved up. But there's only one little problem here that I noticed when I looked again. And we are gonna find, I'm gonna show it to you. And that's right there. And that's a die clash. So that looks like a die clash, and this looks like a die clash. Now this one I didn't notice until I did the short video, and look, you can see the letters there. What is it? Does that say Liberty? Does that say 19? It's like a different cent. It looks like a 9 right there. All right, let me look under the loop real quick. So I can't tell what it is. I know it's numbers and letters. There you go. So we have the extra face there. We have numbers and we have letters. Now, looking at underneath the microscope, so that looks like an A, an N, an R. Oh, I think is that trust? It's hard. I can't tell. I really can't tell. Maybe someone leave in the comments below if you know what that says. So what I'm thinking is, how about the reverse? Anything on the reverse? And it would have to be a dirty cent, right? Couldn't be a nice clean one. Everything's got to be a mission. I don't know. There might be something going on there too. I'm not focusing on it right now. Man, I wish it was a little clearer. But let's look at the rest of the. Make sure nothing else is going on here. It's 1981, so it's copper, but that's great. So, even how about there? I didn't even realize it right here. So something's going on. It looks to me, if I had to make a quick diagnosis, it's that the die, the top one, the obverse die, hit another penny. Like if the penny, instead of getting rid of the penny stood there and it moved and it hit it and it created that image on the obverse. It's the only thing I could think of. But, and of course you can see the die clash there. So this is interesting. And again, this might be I'm sure this is a specific type of error that I just don't know off the top of my head. I'm going to call it a die clash for now. But this is something that's it was super, especially you could see it like all the discoloring of the scent. That image was super difficult to see. I almost chucked it. Like you can see right there, the letters or date. I don't know what it is. Pretty cool. I wish it was a little bit more defined. Obviously, that would have raised the value of it. And that this might be a stereotypical type of error that I'm just not familiar with. But this one will go into a flip. I'll read the comments later, and if anybody has any idea about what type of error this is, I'd be appreciated. Let me shut off the light to see if that helps out with the. Sometimes you get different contrasts. Look, tell me that doesn't look like a 9 over there. I'm gonna shut the other light off, see if we get different contrast. That's pretty cool looking though. All right, how about we put this light back on? No, it doesn't help. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is the stuff that I find interesting and really makes me continue to want to coin roll hunt and make more videos. Please click like and subscribe. Thank you for whoever's still here watching the video all the way through. That helps out with the algorithm. I mean, obviously, you're not going to stay watching a boring video to the end, but interesting. And I wonder if that has anything to do with too. Whatever's going on there with the fit. Maybe two cents got stuck together. And how about there in the jacket? That's it. I think it's just the collar, right? I never noticed it before. All right, very interesting. All right, thanks. God bless, and I'll see you in the next one.